I fell out of love with my own work many, many years ago. And it was traumatic. Because superficially, my life was good. I owned my own business, made a decent living, did amazing work, had amazing clients, but I didn't want to wake up and go to work every day. I hated it. But I kept it a secret because I was embarrassed. And so all of my energy went into pretending that I was happier, more successful, and more in control than I felt. That is not a good way to live a life. What made it more complicated is people gave me stupid advice. Do what you love. Thank you. I'm doing the same thing and I don't love it anymore. Nothing's changed. Follow your bliss. Got it. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? You know? And so it wasn't until a dear friend of mine came to me and said, I'm worried about you, something's wrong, something's different. And I came clean. I told her exactly what I was going through. And it was that supportive environment that made me feel safe to come clean, and a weight was lifted off my shoulders, and all of the energy that I was using to lie, hide, and fake every day could be used to invest in finding a solution. And the solution that I found was this thing called the why. I knew what I did and I knew how I did it, but I didn't know the why. And it was based on the biology of human decision making. It was not my opinion. This was how people work. I had to find that out. I became obsessed about it. It's all I talked about. It's all I wanted to talk about. And I shared it with my friends. My friends started making crazy life changes. They invited me to their homes to share it with their friends. So I literally started by standing in somebody's living room, talking to a room of people sitting on the floor of a living room. That's how it started. And people just kept asking me, and I would help people find their why for $100 on the side. True story. My work is all semi-autobiographical. It's all my own struggles, all of it. All the books that I write are about me. And the things that I'm struggling with and the solutions that I find to those struggles. And when I find a solution, I share it with my friends. And when my friends say, wow, this is really powerful, then I think about writing it down and sharing it with others. There's a paradox to being human. We are, at every moment of every day, living a paradox. We are, at every moment of every day, inherently, we are individuals and we're members of groups. And every day we're forced to make decisions. Should I put myself first ahead of the group, or should I put the group first ahead of myself? And people debate it. No, you have to take care of the group because they'll take care of you. No, you have to take care of yourself because if you're not healthy, how can you take care of your group? You're both right and you're both wrong. It's not one or, it's a paradox, and we have to deal with those stresses every day. Maslow only considered us as individuals. So his bottom line was food and security, food and shelter. And the third line up was social connection. I've never heard of anyone committing suicide because they were hungry. People commit suicide because they're lonely, which means social connection is probably more important than food, to some degree. Again, but you have to be fed first. Yes, I know, it's a paradox. I get it. So to answer the question, it's unbelievably difficult. And if you only put yourself first and your team sees you always putting yourself first, you will not command trust or loyalty. In fact, what will happen is they will put themselves first. And that's going to be your corporate culture. It is difficult, and sacrifices need to be made. Everybody has the capacity to be a leader, like everybody has the capacity to be a parent. Doesn't mean everybody should be a parent. Doesn't mean everybody wants to be a parent. Same with leadership. Not everybody wants to be a leader, not everybody should be a leader, because you're gonna make personal sacrifices. On both sides. Your family will be sacrificed at times to do the right thing for your people, and sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice your people to do the right things for yourself. It's unbelievably difficult. But if your family feels that you have their back, they'll be supportive when you make those sacrifices. And if your people feel that you have their back, genuinely, then they'll be supportive when you make those sacrifices.